get an update on the floods. We're joined now by reporter Linda Mnisi, who's live for us from Durban North. Linda, of course, as evening sets in, you know, I think the country is really trying to begin to digest that, just the scale of this disaster. Over 200 people being lost, at least for now, and that number could very well continue to increase.
Absolutely, Kathy, and from where we are standing right now, search and rescue operations are underway, Kathy, and when you think everything, you know, has ended, now people are rebuilding their lives, there comes another tragedy. In fact, this one happened on Monday when a wall fell into the room of a domestic helper here in Durban North. What you're seeing right now on your screen are members of the K9 unit from the SAPS. They're digging behind a house here in Durban North. That wall there collapsed into a room, and she was buried, you know, under that rubble. So it's been, what, almost 2 days now that, you know, the search and rescue operations have been going on. Gift of the Givers also stepping in to try and get some assistance for the people who are working here on the ground. I'm joined now by the director of Gift of the Givers, Dr Imtiaz Sooliman. Dr. Sooliman, thank you so much for your time. I want you to talk to us about what really happened here.
Well, it was, you know, strange enough, on Monday night when I was busy with a program, I saw a social media post about this house, not knowing it's a friend's house. And then I got a message from my wife to say, do you know our friend's house? The wall fell from the top and went into the house. There's a house above this house. Went through the dining room, and then the next wall fell down, the neighbors, the friends, and collapsed onto the domestic's room. And they realized the domestic was caught up under the rubble. So on Monday night, they called the search and rescue teams. It rained, it was quite heavy at that time. And from then, they've been very good. They've been trying to retrieve the body. But, I mean, it's raining. You can see the mud just keep getting worse. And to get the equipment, the right equipment, which is a bobcat, remember, you have to go to small areas. You have to come to a small, narrow gap to go to the top. The TLB is too big. And they don't have the right equipment because in such demand, there's mud everywhere, the whole province. So when I came on site, I didn't know they needed that. So when I came to visit them just out of sympathy, and when I realized what they need, we made a call, and within an hour, somebody responded. And the person was here and is coming with a bobcat later. But in the meantime, it appears that the search and rescue team have made great progress. Apparently, the smell of the body is quite clear now from the room, from in the house. And they found a leather wallet that belongs to the domestic and other items that belong to the domestic. Because at the beginning, they were not sure if they were digging the right place. But all this rubble falling, you can't be sure if the body is displaced. And it's mountains of rubble. So, you know, with all the hard effort, it looks like we're quite close to finding the person.
And of course, now, how long will it take? I mean, I know you won't be able to tell us exactly how long it will take, but, I mean, looking at the amount of work that still needs to be done, has the family been notified? How long do you think we'll still be here for?
I'm hoping it's not going to be too many hours. The only limiting factor is how long the search and rescue people can work. You know, it's exhausting work. It's hard work, manual labor through all that rubble. They just cut a pool pump that fell from the top now. They took it out. And I think they motivated. I get the sense that they feel they're quite close, and they're spurring them on. And if they battle, and you know, and it's still a while, if that bobcat comes, we will have the body out tonight.
All right, thank you so much, Imtiaz Sooliman. They're giving us, you know, a sense, Kathy, of what happened here. So it seems the search and rescue teams have made great progress in terms of trying to locate where exactly you know, the body is. Earlier on when I arrived here, I managed to spot like a sniffer dog, you know, which was also part of this team. Imtiaz telling us how difficult it is to try and get to that body, given, of course, the mud. If you look at the wall there and how it has fallen over to this particular room, if you were just an ordinary person who did not know what exactly happened here, you wouldn't even begin to suspect that a body could be trapped underground. So the work then continues, Kathy, and it gives you a kind of a picture of perhaps the damage that has been caused by this rain. This incident happened on Monday, but we're still here trying to retrieve the body and make sure that, of course, everything goes according to plan. So So there you have it, Kathy. It seems they still have a long way to go, but making progress.
All right, Linda Mnisi, let's leave it there for now. Plenty more coverage from him later on in the program.